This is what most CEUs feel like. Knowledge goes in, but nothing really stays. CEUs are supposed to help you grow, but let's be real, how many of them have actually changed the way that you practice? Even when the information is great, it often stays just that, as information. You walk away thinking, well, that was interesting, but then nothing actually changes in your daily work. Now, why does this happen? Because most CEUs focus on theory, not on the actual application of the skill. Today, I'm going to break down why traditional CEUs aren't working for you and show you a way to make them more impactful. If CEUs are meant to help you expand your skills, then why do they feel like you're just checking off another task on your to-do list? If you're anything like me, you've got pages and pages of notes from past trainings, but here's the real question. Have those notes actually changed how you work? Most CEUs give you information, but not transformation. You sit through a presentation, maybe you take some notes, but when it's over, nothing actually changes. Do you even remember the CEU courses you took last year? Think back to that funnel from earlier. No matter how much water you pour in, it all runs straight through. That's exactly what happens with most CEUs. You absorb the information for a moment, but without a way to apply it, it disappears just as quickly. It's frustrating, isn't it? You invest time and money, you check off the requirement, but at the end of the day, you don't feel any more confident or effective in your role. And that is exactly why so many BCBAs feel like they're just going through the motions when it comes to professional development. So if CEUs aren't actually helping you, what's actually going on? Coming up, I'm going to show you why even the best CEU courses fail, and it's not what you really think. So why aren't CEUs improving your practice the way that they should? I'm going to go over the 3 biggest problems with CEU courses. The first is the checkbox mentality. Now, let's be honest. How many times have you taken a CEU course just because you had to? Your recertification was coming up and you just had to get it in so that you could recertify. You log in, you half listen, maybe you jot down a few notes, and then you move on to the next one. Maybe you're even scrolling through something on your phone or the kids interrupt you. If you're at a conference, maybe you're noticing the snacks the person next to you smuggled in. You're physically present, but you're not actually tuned in to what's being said. The focus isn't on learning, it's on getting it done. And when that's the goal, then nothing actually sticks. Now, the second is theory without application. Even when the information is great, most CEUs don't give you a way to actually use it. You hear new concepts, but without a chance to apply them, they just pass right through. They're gone before you ever have a chance to make them a part of your daily practice. And the third is that there are no hands-on experiences. Even the best CEUs fail because they focus too much on theory and not enough on real-world application. Think about the best learning experiences you've ever had. I bet they weren't just lectures. Real growth happens when you actually do something, when you get feedback, when you make mistakes and adjust. But traditional CEUs don't give you that. They're passive, and passive learning just doesn't create lasting change. And here's the bonus. The biggest reason most CEUs fail to change your practice, most of them teach you the right answers, but not how to think critically. CEUs make you feel like you're learning because you're getting the right answers. But in real life ABA, there's rarely one right answer. It's about adapting, problem solving, and making judgment calls. And that's something you can't learn by just checking off a quiz at the end of a course. So if there are so many problems with CEU courses, how do you actually make them work for you? In just a second, I'm going to show you the #1 way to make your learning stick. And it's not about taking better notes or about taking notes at all. Here's the truth. If you want CEUs to actually help you grow, you have to stop relying on passive learning and start focusing on experiential learning. The best way To learn isn't by hearing something, it's by actually doing it. Instead of just listening to concepts, you need an environment where you can practice those skills, apply and refine your skills in real time. That's when real change happens. When you learn in an immersive environment, the knowledge actually stays. Instead of information slipping through a funnel, you have something solid to hold on to. Real feedback, real discussion, real problem solving. That's what makes learning stick. And here's the number one way to make learning actually change your practice. Get away from daily distractions and put yourself in a fully immersive experience. This allows you to fully engage. When you're pulled away by emails, to-do lists, and back-to-back clients, you can't actually focus on growing. That's why retreat-style learning is so powerful. You might be wondering, how do you actually experience this kind of learning? I've got the perfect opportunity for you, and it's unlike any CEU event you've ever been to. It's why we created Empower, Advocate, Transform, Disrupting Norms and Reimagining the Field. We like to call it the BCBA Summer Camp. It's a CEU experience designed to actually change how you practice ABA. You won't just take notes. You'll actually apply concepts in real time and walk away with the skills you can use immediately. You'll be surrounded by like-minded BCBAs, get hands-on training, and experience a style of learning that actually sticks. You'll actually be able to complete an escape room style activity that earns you CEUs. If you're tired of CEUs that don't make a difference and you're ready for an experience that will actually transform how you work, click the link below and join us. I promise you've never done CEUs like this before.